I'm going to show you how to complete a problem on ordering numbers. So this question says, which list shows these numbers in order from least to greatest? In other words, from small to big. Or del más pequeño al más grande. In order to do this, we're going to create a table that contains our original numbers or our old numbers, and then our decimals. So we have to convert all of these numbers into decimals. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite all of the numbers they give me here on the left side. Okay, so once I've done that, now I can go into Desmos. Okay, and I'm going to type in these numbers so that I can get a decimal. So for example, here we have the square root of 38. That gives me a decimal of 6.164. So I want you guys to always put 3 numbers after the decimal, and you can just forget about the rest. We always want 3 numbers after the decimal point so that it's easier to compare our numbers when we're putting them in order. Okay, so we're going to go to our second number here, which is negative 6.35. That number is already a decimal. So all I have to do is add a 0 so that, again, I can have 3 numbers after the decimal point. Okay, third, we have 63%. When we have a percentage, we're going to take that number and divide it by 100. That gives me a decimal of 0.63. And remember to add a 0 to make it 3 numbers after the decimal. And then last, we have negative 19 over 3, which gives me negative 6.333. Okay, so now remember that we want to put these in order from smallest to biggest. We have negative numbers in this problem, so our negative numbers will always be smaller than my positive numbers. So that means I can eliminate answer choice B because it does not start with my negative numbers. And now I'm between negative 6.350 and negative 6.333. With negatives, it's a bit backwards. So the bigger a negative has the least amount of value. So our smallest number here would be negative 6.35. And then negative 6.333. And now we can go into our positives. Our least between these two is going to be the 63%. And then we have the square root of 38. Okay, so now all we have to do is match the order to our answer choices, which will be answer choice A.